There we go. Now my mic's in the right place. I'm gonna be doing some more Death Knight, Shadowlands, Torghast, Necrolords, all that good stuff. I still need to get some more anima. I went and killed the world boss this week. It wasn't terribly exciting. Where is the tables on the other side? I'm gonna quickly accept and send off my dudes on their missions. I'm currently in the tanking spec. I figured I would try out a Torghast run and see the difference as a tank.
You return at last.
Wait, it's further down. The Abomination Lab is open, so I'm going to also go see that. Yeah. Just send some quick missions to get some extra anima. Alright. I didn't even bother filling them up because I know those missions are super easy. It doesn't matter. Okay, let's figure out how the Abomination Factory stuff works. I'm interested and happy. The two callings that are available right now are to do some stuff in the Maw, which I will definitely do, and also some stuff in Revendreth. I don't know if I will go and do that today. But in order to continue the campaign, we have to actually go do stuff in the Maw, so happy about that. But first, abominations. Alright, Abomination Factory activated.
This can be more than a stitch yard for us. We can make it a new home.
You've already said that line to me before, Rathan.
There is much to be done.
There is nothing more satisfying than seeing a soul obtain their new construct body. With your help, we shall construct a new army of battle-worthy constructs to lead Maldraxxus to victory. You have acquired all the resources we needed.
Know the soul, not the compass.
Indeed, I did.
All just meat for the wagon.
Migsy.
How can I serve?
Does he have a foot as a hand? He totally has a foot for a hand. Huh. Is that like a... So he's got a hoof and a single toe? Dang, these guys are great looking.
Got a plan?
You fixed the stitching table, that's great.
Win at any cost.
I think this guy probably would have sent me to go do the quest initially.
I yearn for battle.
Chordy, Atticus, and Roseboil. Chordy? Chordy can't wait to have a body again.
I will demonstrate my greatness.
I guess Chordy's going to be the first one, given that I can talk to him.
Greetings, my friend.
Build Abomination. We need to get to work. Every soul here needs a body. We have the parts to build a body for Chordy. Chordy's a great scavenger. Rebuilding him could allow us to find more construct parts easier. Would you help me rebuild him? We have the technology.
Enough reward.
Yeah. All right, Chordy.
My legend begins.
What sort of construct should I build? Fast, like a puddle jumper crane. 6, 7, no, 2 arms and strong thumbs for carrying stuff. Okay.
Everything must be earned.
I've gotten some malleable flesh, used in the creation of powerful constructs. Can be found from killing creatures in the Shadowlands or completing tasks for the Stitch Masters. Okay. Construct Chordy body. Alright. Okay. Oh, alright, there we go. He only has... Oh, strong thumbs. One of his arms is just a thumb. I don't know if that was what he meant. Man, he is grotesque looking. Awesome.
I look forward to working with you.
We were successful. Chordy is whole again.
Strength in numbers, small walker.
Take the construct requests from the souls present. Chordy is just the first success. There will be many more. As free souls show up here, speak with them, take their requests for new construct bodies. We'll soon have lots of new constructs to
Our
work with.
efforts are enough reward.
Okay, hi Chorty. Time to do some work? Want new lucky doos? Chorty is the best at finding lucky doos. So Chorty was a Grummel from Pandaria. Want to go look around with Chorty? Want new lucky doos? He looks at me pleadingly with his large eye. Use Chorty to locate and collect 10 valuable salvage in Maldraxxus. Okay, we'll see about that. Let's go find some things.
Let's find shinies.
Locate salvageable items and maybe lucky doos. Okay. What does Atticus want?
I will demonstrate my greatness.
What sort of construct should I build? Nimble fingers, quick reflexes, and sharp eyesight is what I like. I'll help you gather supplies and sell items you don't need. Okay. And rose boil.
Demonstrate my greatness.
We'll make a great team once I am back together. What sort of construct? Regenerative spore-emitting skin. I could keep all of us alive in the heat of battle. Okay.
Everything must be
So she's a healer, he's a shop, this is a scavenger. I want a damage man. Oh. Here's a damage man. Mars.
Yearn for battle.
Your recruits need action. They bored without battle. What sort of construct should I build? Muscles and armor. I'll wade into the thick of battle and laugh as the blows bounce off me. Alright, he's a tank. And fly trap. I shall fight alongside you soon. What sort of construct body? Having teammates is important. I want to be sturdy enough to carry others into combat with me. What does that mean? Is he a vehicle? I don't know what that means. Will Chorty fight things with me? He's got a lot of health.
Greetings, my friend.
So many powerful souls. We must get to work immediately.
Strength in numbers, small walker.
All these souls deserve a new construct, and when rebuilt, any of them will make a valuable addition to our forces. We must start somewhere. You should be able to find malleable flesh throughout the Shadowlands. A few of the other parts may be harder to locate. Collect parts, use the abominable stitching table to
Know
build
the
another
soul,
one.
not the construct.
Oh my goodness. Return a recently dead or missing construct to the battlefield. Interesting. I need some superior parts and a bunch of flesh. Atticus just needs a bunch of flesh. He's capable of traveling and fighting while carrying me. He's able to engage and occupy enemies' attention on the battlefield, so he's literally just a tank. And Rose Boil, heal friendly units. And then you can make hats. Wow. Dundee's hat? Holiday hat? Well, this one just takes, like, crafting materials. Magician's hat? Pirate hat? Skull fungus? Unworthy crown? A bird? Trustworthy doll? Collector caches pack? Safe fall kit? Oh, interesting. 6 league pack? And hey, outlaw flag. Goodness gracious, okay. Oh, okay, I should follow Chorty. He found something. Salvageable items. Okay. Keep going, Chorty. Where's the next one? Okay.
Great lucky doos, show yourselves.
Oh, that was just a shattered memento. Oh, that guy's playing music of Bastion. That reminds me I should play my Bastion music. Lucky nose. He's taking me backwards all the time. Where is it, Chorty? What'd you find? What? I don't see anything. Chorty? Chorty? Okay, he doesn't seem like he found anything that time. Well, my quest is to do this in Maldraxxus, so I should keep him around right now. Alright, what about here, Torty? Where are we going? It's pretty far. Oh no. Where? Shorty! Dude, how am I supposed to get up there? Shorty! Alright, and he does help me fight. This is honestly kind of rad. I have a little minion at all times. I don't know. Oh! I think I instantly killed him with the special feature of this weapon. Auto attacks have a chance to instantly execute lesser creatures, so non-elite creatures, when they're below 20% health. Chorty, how the heck was I supposed to get that one? It's gone now. How about you don't do that? I guess I could go do the Theater of Pain side quest while Chorty's helping me do stuff. That's, you know, Necrolordy. Is that Gary? 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 Okay, Chorty. Oh, he found something immediately.
I smell it nearby.
Well, that was just a shattered memento. So that was useless. Try again, Shorty. Try again. Where are we going now? Did you find it? Shorty? Oh, okay, he's still going. He's still going. Chorty? Chorty? Oh my goodness, Chorty. What? Okay, I guess he didn't find it. That was odd. I don't know if that was correct, if that was supposed to happen. Oh, I'm being attacked by this guy too. Okay, Chorty, let's try that again. Okay. Okay, he immediately found something. Okay, I got valuable salvage that time. He goes fast. Okay, where now?
Great lucky doers, show yourself.
I like that he's a Grummel. I bet that Wild Crandor loves this guy. Jordy? Okay, try again. Oh, okay. I don't know if I want to go over there. There's an elite there. Also, you're running up a hill. Jordy. Bro. Okay, we're not... I'll go somewhere else. While getting herb. Alright, let's try it here, Chorty. Oh, okay. Oh, there's some. Good. Good work. Awesome. Chorty? You coming? Alright. This is honestly, it's interesting. I don't know if I would want to do this every day. It's kind of annoying. Shorty? Okay. Maybe it's a weekly thing instead of a daily thing. Okay.
I smell it nearby.
What do you smell? What do you smell, Shorty? Huh? Huh, boy? What is it? Lucky Dew's down the well? Oh, okay. He's running past that. Up here? Alright, there's some. Awesome. Good job, Chorty. Now where? Nowhere. Okay. There's nothing nearby. Oh, never mind. He thought he might have found something. Shorty, I can't go up there. Shorty! You idiot. I can't get up there, dude. Why would you do that? Alright, try again. Try again. Okay. Alright.
It's around here somewhere.
Okay. Shorty. Okay, try again. Try. Oh. No.
I smell it nearby.
Okay. Still running. Still running. Okay, he didn't... We're just going to leave this spot be and go to another part of Maldraxxus. While I'm doing this, I'm going to swap back to Unholy so that I kill stuff faster. Okay, how about here? And then I'm also going to look into...
Great lucky doers, show yourself.
doing the Theater of Pain dungeon. Because I currently have a quest to do that. And get a large amount of anima in return, which means I could finish that weekly quest. And I will finish this quest here. I have the quest I Could Be a Contender. Anzio sent you. It's that guy over there, I think, somewhere. And here I was thinking you were just another nosy fan. Yeah, you look just like the Death Knight I need. You're not the first newcomer wanting to become famous. There have been a lot around. The last few wanted to prove themselves by killing a giant blood tusk. None of them ever returned. You want to get recognition? Go find all those missing newcomers and kill the blood tusk. An eager rookie wants to be champion of the arena. People love a story like yours, but the first step is to get you noticed. Here's the plan. Marcel Mulby needs blood tusk skulls, but it takes a real fighter to get those. You go kill some blood tusks, use my knife to collect their heads, and deliver them to Mulby. That should get you recognition. Hello, Mulby. Alright, so this is the guy I need to do stuff for, I guess. Sorry, I'm just selling useless junk in here. Okay. There's also a quest over here for some reason. Just to kill a wanted elite. Alright, Shorty, try here. Where are we going? Okay, over this way. Oh. Aha, good.
Lucky doers, show yourself.
Excellent. Alright, Shorty. Oh, alright. Oh, up. Shoot. No?
I smell it nearby.
Okay. Alright, he didn't find anything there. Come on, Jordy. We will go further. This place is gross. It's like pools of, like, naturally occurring blood with a bunch of hair and teeth and warts growing out of it, and it's just, gross. This is the treasure I'm grabbing. It reveals a strange growth, which is actually a hairy egg. Ugh. Oh, I was supposed to cut off the head of this thing. 1 out of 12. Alright, Shorty, where are we going now? Okay, back this way.
It's around here somewhere.
Okay. Don't go too far, Jordy. Okay, he found something. Next to a bunch of bloated louses. Great. This is definitely what I wanted to do. Oh, hey, that Theater of Pain is available. Alright, as soon as I have killed these guys... Where did the... Oh. Shorty, find it again. Is it still here? No? Oh, okay. Well, here's some. Alright, cool. Alright, let's enter the dungeon instead of fighting those things. So, this is the Theater of Pain. If you remember from the start of the Maldraxxus questing zone, we landed here and did a bunch of stuff for Grandmaster Vol. Now we're here again for a dungeon. Looks like the tank has not quite zoned in yet. There's another Death Knight, a Druid Healer, and a Hunter. Looks like a Beastmaster. He's got 2 pets. And Demon Hunter tank. Named Tenebrax. That's actually a pretty good name for a Demon Hunter. Maybe we'll get some cool loot. Probably not, but maybe.
Welcome, one and all, to the theater.
Oh, I should have let him talk. He's just welcoming us to the fight. You can see there is Margrave Sindane of the House of Rituals, Margrave Garmal of the House of Constructs, so those guys are our enemies, but this theater is part of the culture of Maldraxxus, so they're not going to do anything to us. And there's also Vyraz, the betrayer of the House of the Chosen, who is the new Margrave of that house.
Let the bloodshed begin! No, I will not be unmade.
My blade will feast on your souls.
These are representatives of each of those houses. So, Decia the Decapitator is clearly the representative of the House of the Chosen, who are just the mighty warriors. Salthel the Accursed is the representative of the House of Rituals as the spellcaster. And Paceran the Virulent, you know, he's more of a House of Plagues kind of guy, but I guess he's part of the House of Constructs. I mean, they have, you know, doctors there crafting people, so perhaps that is what he's doing, even though he's clearly your favorite. Do you prefer this to the Baldur's Gate streams, Gary?
What a disappointment!
Or are you just saying words?
How unexpected! It seems our little pups have some bite after all. Now that the preliminaries are over, the real trials can begin!
Cool beans. So that was like the entry fight. If you didn't manage that, you couldn't do the real stuff in the Chambers of Conquest. So here, there's a a way that you would go for each house, but the House of Plagues no longer exists, and the House of Spiders also no longer exists. But the House of Constructs sure exists.
Fresh meat.
So we're doing the second boss's area. You can see this whole area is crafted from loose flesh and bone, and we're probably standing in like gross stomach acid, and there's all these meat parts everywhere, and it's just not delicious. Since this is a Necrolord Maldraxxus dungeon, there are special options for my character being part of that covenant. I just touched a banner, which gives me a 5-minute buff, which gives me and all of my allies 10% increased versatility and 10% increased movement speed. And versatility is essentially just extra damage and reduction in damage, as well as extra healing. It's just a straight-up power boost. One of the uninteresting stats. Oh, you lost your sense of taste? Well, at this point, you don't even need the COVID test to come back positive. You have COVID. You know that. I wonder how you got it. Dylan brought it home? Oh, great. Well, that's one of the things that happens when you live with other people that might have other things that they're doing. His parents both work in the medical field. Aha. Well, we can only hope that you don't have any lasting neurological effects like some unlucky people at this point. Alright, now that we've beaten all these preliminary constructs, we've got the boss Gore Chop. The main mechanic is there's going to be walls of butcher hooks that you have to dodge.
And tear. Gonna chop you up.
How are his parents doing? Are they okay? Alright, here's the meat hooks, so you have to find the opening.
Open you up. I'll catch something good. Open you up.
Alright, there's the hooks again. I'm gonna use this opening.
Gonna chop you up. Need better. Our challengers have passed the first trial, but they're still a long way from the title.
Man, that's scary, Gary. Scary. Alright, so now we'll either go fight the House of the Chosen boss or the House of Rituals boss. It's up to the tank. Looks like we're going to the House of Rituals boss. There's another banner I could use. I think I'm going to save this banner for the
Mortal
last
lives
boss.
are so fleeting, so fragile.
These ghosts are a gauntlet. It's easier to just run all the way to right here. And fight them all in one spot. Because the boss that we're getting to channels all of those explosive badness there. And those ghosts will slow you. Well, Gary, I'm glad that you apparently have a pretty mild case. And yes, AoE damage is the name of the game in most mythic dungeons. This is just heroic, though. Grab that, activate the portal. Always let the tank go first in these portals, because you immediately start fighting when you land. And if you are not a melee character like I am, you will likely just take a bunch of damage that you don't need to. Let's go right once again. You get to pick what path you're going to take in this dungeon, and going left, you fight these two nefarious dark speakers, and they're very annoying, so I usually have the group go right if I get the option. What's the item level of this Frost Death Knight? Wow, he's honestly not that much better than me. He does have his legendary, which is a very large power boost. I'm just surprised he's doing so much damage, because Frost is supposed to not be very good. And someone got knocked off. That'll happen when you're doing dungeons with randos. And that was the fault of the Death Speaker, which is why I typically like to avoid going to that double Death Speaker pack. And I'll activate the portal switch. Which means the hunter should be able to immediately... Where is the hunter? What? I don't... Where are you at, hunter? I don't even see him on the map. No. No. I don't see him. He's lost. Go north when you're in the center chamber, bruh. Also, M is your friend. Yeah, you legit just die when you fall into the endless abyss here. Alright, looks like the hunter is finally succeeding in knowing where to go. No, he can come back. He's just dumb and went the wrong way when he released. We're waiting for him to get back. You can see this green dot on the map here. He's now going to go here. Click the portal. Since we hit the switch here, it should immediately bring him here instead of going through the whole shadoodle. What is the Frost Decay legendary? Obliterate has a 15% increased chance to trigger Rhyme, and Howling Blast generates 8 power while Rhyme is active. Interesting. I'm not sure what Rhyme is, to be honest. Obliterate has a chance to cause your next Howling Blast to consume no runes. Oh, okay. So it increases the chance from 45% to 60%, and it causes Howling Blast, which is just an AoE splash to do a bunch of damage. Interesting. Oh, you want to see this character dance? Alright, MC Hammer. Da-na-na-na. Na-na. Can't touch this. What? How do people get lost in this game? I don't know how they make, like... Yeah. Alright, and you can see one portal is taking him all the way here instead of going here and here and here and here and here. He plays exclusively in first person like someone else I know. Alright, he finally made it. Dumbass. Yeah, I'm a bully. This is max level content. You should know how to play the game.
Your souls are mine.
If he were a level, like, even a level 50 character, I would be like, alright. But he's a level 60 character in a heroic dungeon.
My grasp.
Alright, so I am being afflicted with Draw Soul. What you do here is you run behind the hands, then your soul gets stuck in the hands, you can easily pick it up again. Which gives you a damage boost instead of a massive ticking dot. Damage over time. Alright, it's happening to me again. And my soul is stuck in the hands. I get the soul back. What's the yeah, it just increases your damage by 30% if you do it right. I'm still not as good as the Frost Death Knight. That guy knows how to play his class for sure. And wouldn't you know it, the hunter didn't know what to do with the soul, but that's okay. I got a new ring. Excellent. What did that increase my item level by? I'm 166 up to 167. Cool. Oh, yeah. Almost every boss has unique mechanics in modern WoW. In old classic WoW, most bosses were just, this guy has a name, and sometimes he'll cast a spell, and everyone fight him. But modern WoW was filled with, like, if you don't do the mechanic right, sometimes it'll just be you that die. Yeah, exactly. Break yourself upon my body. The instant death mechanic. Like, even, yeah, definitely as far back as Cataclysm, they had important mechanics on multiple bosses. Even mini-bosses like this guy here. Like, he's got a whirlwind that you gotta not stand in or else you take a bunch of damage. And then he throws a blade over there that is something you shouldn't stand in. And that ability, Interrupting Roar, if you're a spellcaster and you're channeling a spell, it'll interrupt you and prevent you from casting anything in that school of magic. I'm going to grab this banner. We are all now stronger for the next 5 minutes. It was hard to see because we were already fighting things, but there are 3 mini-bosses here. You can see these 2 are fighting each other, and who's going to win? This guy won. It is completely random which one of them wins, and they all have different abilities, so every run of this dungeon is at least slightly different. I find that really enjoyable. The School of Magic interrupt thing that I mentioned, that sounds crippling. Because it is. You're completely unable to do anything for like 8 seconds, and that's a lot of time. Alright, who's gonna win? Wreck the Hardened or Advent Nevermore? Wreck the Hardened, apparently.
I will wear your skull as a trophy!
She also has the Whirlwind ability. She has Unbalancing Blow, which makes the tank take more damage. And Swift Strikes, which means she cleaves onto people, I think. She's kind of like an arms warrior. Alright, she did. Alright, this next boss is my favorite boss in the dungeon. This is actually, I think, my favorite dungeon in Shadowlands. I know there will be more in, like, future patches, but this one, it's really good. So, Zav the Unfallen. Apparently he's never lost a fight.
You had best
But he's
make
about
this
to.
interesting.
So what's interesting about this boss...
My blade knows no
well, hopefully you'll see it. If you don't, I'll be disappointed. Alright, so he has this cool combo thing. There's also this banner here that makes everybody slow unless you break it, which makes it very hard to avoid the combo thing. But that's not the interesting part of the fight. Yes! I'm gonna fight the hunter. So he throws you into this arena here, and then you have to beat your friend. And since this is the guy that doesn't know how to play the goddamn game, it looks like I'm gonna win. I don't even have my pet down here. I think he's using potions? What is he healing with? Alright, well I won, which increases my damage dealt by 10% for 20 seconds. Yeah, he got fucking wrecked. He didn't even hit me. So he loses 10% damage and I gain 10% damage. Yeah, I'm a damage dealer right now. The group in here right now is 1 tank, 1 healer, 3, 1, 2, wait, what? Okay, 1 tank, 1 healer, 3 DPS. There we go. Alright, before we go fight that guy, hang on, getting buff. I'm gonna get this Necrolord buff. All three of my fingers, yep.
Soldiers of Maldraxxus! Are you ready for some carnage? Our rising stars now face the longest reigning champion the Theater of Pain has ever known!
Alright, so we're back in the center, and we're gonna fight the longest reigning champion, who happens to be an undead Naga lady. Pretty cool looking.
Last, I A worthy contender.
She's got a fucking Grim Reaper scythe.
Behold my power and despair.
Gonna use my cooldowns. Just do all the damage.
Beware. You shall be swept into oblivion.
So she shoots a laser beam that you should not get stuck in. She causes a rift that you need to run away from, and you also cannot stack on your friends because this explodes. It's really easy as a melee DPS, though.
Beware. You shall be swept into oblivion.
Since this is only heroic difficulty instead of mythic, there's actually not that much to this fight. Just don't get sucked into the thing and don't explode.
Itself demands your soul.
On mythic, extra ads get summoned and you can't get hit by thingies. Oh cool, I increased my renown. I got another ring. I got 2 rings. I'm happy about that.
Farewell. The new champions of the arena.
Alright, we did it. And with that, I also completed the Help Wanted Theater of Pain quest. Since the Lich champion withdrew from the contest, there was an opening, and the guy asked me to do it. So there you go. Oh yeah, famous. We beat the arena.
Let's find shinies.
So Gary, you showed up after I made my first little abomination friend. His name is Chorty. He used to be a Grummel. He has 1 giant eye, even though he has like a skull with like an eyelid on the side. He's very grotesque. He asked for good eyesight and strong thumbs to help him carry things, so he has a giant thumb for an arm. Yeah. He's also got like a single big toe is 1 foot, and he's just lovely, grotesque, and he's great. I like him. And he, what is Huddle? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. There we go.
Great lucky news. Show yourself.
And you ask him to go find treasures for you, and then he does. I'm gonna get that one. I don't know what the treasures do yet. I'm hoping they're good. I think you just use them to make more abominations, actually. But that's fine. Do a quick flesh craft here. Whoa, that increased my mastery by 120? That's kind of crazy. Gary, what do you think of my little abomination friend and his thumb arm? Okay. That was kind of annoying. More like thummy, am I right? Huh. Yes, only 2 less fingers than me. I need to cut off the heads of these blood tusk things. That's what they're called. Cut off this one's head. Alright, Shorty, find me some salvage. Alright, there you go, he's off. Then you chase him around, and he finds something. Good.
I smell it nearby.
I smell it. Let's find shinies. Ooh, I know what I should do. So, Chorty is the soul of a being called a Grummel, which is why he refers to some things as lucky dews. And Grummels look like... how easily can I show them off? Okay, I'll get out of it. Grummels are these little guys with their dope mustaches and their hair that covers their eyes. All right, Shorty, where are we going? This way.
Great lucky dudes, show yourself.
Find anything? Shorty? Oh, he didn't find anything. What, with the hair? It looks like you in middle school because of the hair? Or the sweet mustache. Gary, what do you think of this landscape with the hair growing out of the ground? And the teeth and bones growing out of the ground? And the warts? And these things are called corpse louses? This hair it's horrible. It's the hair that does it. Fighting a big old undead pig thing. It dead. Chop off some pig heads. Find these dead newcomers. And chop off more pig heads. Need to chop off 5 more pig heads. And of course I need Shorty to find 1 more treasure. Go find it. Okay, this way. There it is. Salvageable material. Let's hope it's a good one. It wasn't. God damn it. Shorty, find me something useful. Alright, 2 more heads. That guy has a head. And that guy has a head. Unlike classic WoW, things pretty much have a 100% guarantee to drop the quest item. So you're not running around finding a bunch of hoofless zebras and liverless kodos. Just fighting this to get to that herb. Yeah. Okay. Alright, Shorty. Alright, Shorty, where is it? Go find it. Go find it. Go find it. Go find it. Come on, Chorty.
Great lucky doers, show yourselves.
Okay. He's having trouble finding a lucky do. It's an herb. Oh, you were just over there, Chorty. Oh, he found it, though.
Here, somewhere.
Alright, cool. I don't have to do that with Chorty anymore. Excellent. I'm gonna go turn in these quests. Maybe I should try out Frost Spec at some point. I've been playing it on Holy DK
Who stitched
for
you
years at this
together?
point.
Got my eye on you.
Pay in coin or pay in conquest.
You must be quite the fighter to get all these skulls.
I'll lend you an ear.
You deliver those skulls? Good work. You're getting some recognition.
They'll pay for underestimating me.
Alright. So the next quest, he's going to send me into the center of the Theater of Pain. I don't feel like doing that right now.
How do you serve the Margrave?
Alright, he's telling me it was a spectacular show. He has gifted me a ton of anima. I'm going to go work at the Build Abomination Factory. Because I have gotten 10 valuable salvage, which will give me salvaged supplies and some superior parts to make more abominations, I guess. How many? I now have 5 malleable flesh. I think I need more than that to actually make another abomination. But that's okay. I guess I should say construct. It's not actually an abomination. Even though they called it build abomination. It's the Mawwalker. Damn straight. Thank you. It is a fine weapon. What's my preference? Aesthetically, I like axes. Is it Stitches? No. Stitches is dead.
This can be more than a stitch yard for us. We can make it a new home.
Why does he say
This
that every
can
time
be
we're
more
here?
than a stitch
Stop!
yard for
Shut up,
us.
dude!
We can make it a new home.
Find anything good?
Our efforts are enough reward.
Yes. These are valuable resources. Okay, let me turn it in then.
Strength in numbers, small walker.
Okay. Alright. It had some more malleable flesh and some ore for some reason. Okay. Chorty. Please go back home.
Always be looking.
Alright. You stay here, Chorty. I don't really want you hanging out with me. You're kind of unimportant now. I guess he can probably find you other things other than that salvage, but I don't know what those other things would be. And he's so... Honestly, he's obnoxious. I'm just trying to do quests. Like I now have
My arsenal is yours. You here for inspection?
enough
Reach out
anima
and claim your glory.
to deposit. And I can make the transport network. No, because theoretically they would hire me back. Man, my game is being kind of laggy.
Got some meat on your bones, huh?
I've got another adventurer, Gun Gorebone. Gorgebone? Gorgebone. Who has the reconstruction ability. Every round he heals. Wow, that's kind of awesome. I will send him on this mission. Okay. My renown is level 12. There are plenty of quests for me to do now, so I'm going to go to the Maw so that I can release the Rune Carver, which is the guy that makes legendary weapons. Or not legendary weapons, legendary armor power pieces thingies.
My apprentice, you return at last.
Man, my game is being really awkwardly laggy. I'm not a fan. Like, okay. You saw, okay, I'm about to click my Hearthstone. Okay, now it's doing it immediately. What the heck? There was definitely like a full 3-second lag on that ability when I clicked it the first time. Yeah, it made a liar out of me. I'm going to take a quick portal.org. And portal back to the Shadowlands. But to the hub city. It's a lot faster than flying. Now, sometimes this DCs me from the game. Didn't this time. Oh, well that's nice, Gary. Happy for you. Bolvar has a quest for me. Hello, Bolvar.
What news?
See if you can gain any new insights from the trapped soul remnants in Torghast.
I fear darker days
Alright.
are to come.
So I have a quest to go free the Rune Carver and a quest to do some Torghast. I want to do some Torghast, so it sounds good to me.
It would be my
Oh.
pleasure to help you.
Varain, Assets and Liabilities. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varain. I deal with assets. I have heard that you are able to freely travel between Oribos and the Maw, a place of great interest to my cartel. Would you mind if I ask you a few questions? You will be properly compensated for your time and information. They are the most valuable of commodities.
Always a pleasure.
I appreciate your willingness to provide us with your knowledge of the Maw. Question 1. Is it true that the jailer's forces have grown in both strength and number? Yeah. Especially since Denathrius' betrayal. So it remains quite a dangerous place in which to conduct business. That leads to my next inquiry. Question 2. Do you find it challenging to survive amidst the oppressive and unceasing horrors within the Maw? It's a challenge, but I can overcome it. Of course. That brings me to my final question. As you have braved the Maw, has Venari proven to be a valuable ally to you? Before you answer, you remember that Venari told you not to mention your arrangement to anybody. What? Who's Venari? I'm sure you are quite familiar with her by now. There is no way a mortal like you could survive an excursion to the Maw without her assistance. Tell me everything about your dealings with Venari. If she has chosen not to return to Oribos with you, then she will have questions to answer as well. I've never met anyone named Venari.
I know our endeavors will prove profitable.
I see. How unfortunate. A word of advice. Be careful who you trust. Yeah, whatever, bro. I'm gonna trust, Ana from Overwatch. Thank you. And we're back in the maw.
My new partner. Let us see
Hello,
how long
Venari.
you last.
She's got some weekly quests for me.
Return only if you must.
Cartel Ve was asking you questions about me. I'm flattered. Make sure you never tell them anything. Ever. There's work to do.
I will detain you no longer.
I've discovered that one of the jailer's inquisitors is attempting to devise a method to track my movements. Clearly, that is a problem for me, and by extension, it is a problem for you. The Inquisitor has risen to the top of my list of potential threats. In the past, I would have had to deal with him myself, but now, I have a business partner. Put an end to him, and if you can, determine how he intended to track me.
Rule 4. Maintain a list of those who might wish to end your existence. Do not flatter yourself. Your presence on this list is among the least of the Sworn's functionaries. At the top of my list is an Inquisitor. His position has risen. I would be most generous were his existence to cease by your actions.
Okay, you got it. So now, I have to get some molten anima from the cauldron. I have to go help Venari. And there's also a Wrath of the Jailer up there. I'd like to go do that. And I need to kill 3 mini-bosses while I'm here for the Storm the Maw calling. These darn demon hunters. They're so fast. I can't keep up. Here I am, just running as fast as I can. Which is not. There's a mount there. I'd like to use it. But there's also a rare here I'd like to kill. Or at least there's going to be. One of the ones I've killed before. He was keeping the Rune Carver's ability. There he is. Alright, cool. 1 of 3 rare champion people slain. Demon hunters are so annoyingly fast. He stopped. I don't know why. Oh, my map kind of bugged out on me. Well, at least I know the Wrath of the Jailer is still active. I know what my other goals are. Oh yeah, this is the spot where we entered the Maw to save Prince Renethal at the end of the Revendreth campaign. Here's the person that Venari wants me to kill. Inquisitor Davaki. brokers cannot hide forever. Dead. The jailer sees all. I don't know about that. There's some dead cartel VE people, clandestine operatives, and they had a broker cache that had a pulsing sphere. This sphere pulses with magic that is utilized by the brokers. A message is inscribed. We know what you did, Venari. You will pay the price. Oh no. What did she do? Was her voice too sultry? So she was exiled? Did she throw too many healing grenades? Did she put too many people to sleep? The world may never know. The Executioner is almost released. I don't see any other players around, though, which is not good. I can't kill it by myself.
There is nowhere to hide.
It is Dathlane the Herald. Yeah, I don't think I can fight her on my own. I will have to wait for other people to show up. There's someone. Alright, looks like some Alliance folks are going to fight with me. We have an arms warrior and a paladin of some sort. And alright, there's enough people here now, I think. Especially, maybe I'll go... I can just swap to tank spec. Take less damage.
I'm out of range.
There. Now I'm a tank.
It's too far away.
Did I not have to be a tank? Is this paladin a tank? It's kind of annoying if so. His name is Florida Man with 2 N's. Take over. And she dead. Alright. That Will of the Jailer thing is done. So now I guess I will just go back. I could just teleport back, but there's some rares on the way that I could kill, which I need to do. kill things so much slower. Oh, good. There's a mount when I'm in tank spec. But I think I want to try out tank spec in Torghast to see what happens. How much good or bad it is comparatively. And it'll be very hard to kill me. Because it was already hard to kill me when I did Torghast not as a tank. Alright, and I need to kill a bunch of these guys. To get their molten Stygia or anima or whatever. Alright, cool. Maybe I should just pull all these guys. Like, I can handle it, I'm a tank. Okie doke. I got 3 molten anima. Need to go up here and kill one more rare anyway. My attacks and abilities have a chance to deal fire damage right now because I've coated my gloves in Stygic magma. Looks like the rare up here was recently killed. That's mildly annoying. I'm gonna be right back. I would like to get a soda. The rare is back. I'm ready to kill it. Because I am now fueled by a soda that you think is gross. Yeah, but why would you bother drinking it? May as well just drink, I don't know, soda water. Mineral water. Sparkly water. That stuff's actually gross. Can't stand it. It's a comfort thing. I'm not sure I understand. Okie doke. Right, so you may as well just drink, like, fizzy mineral water. One more molten anima is required. someone that could give me molten anima. Break the stone prison since I have quote-unquote aggroed it. Alright, I've got all the anima I need. I can go turn in my quests. That is an endless pit. Not gonna go down there. I run. Is Icy Chains not baseline? Do I just not? Okay. It is baseline. I just don't have it on my bar here. I have everything else on my bar, though. That's good. Oh, Venari, I did what you asked of me.
I have limitless time.
Yeah, I got the
You
anima
do
needed
not.
to save the dude. Go break him free. Before you do so, no creature imprisoned in that place should be trusted. After all, it would be a shame to lose so valuable a business
Do
partner.
not draw the jailer's eye.
Have you learned how they're tracking me? Fine work. Don't you have other matters to
My
attend to?
cartel has been sending agents into the mall for some time. A dangerous assignment, but the lure of valuable information has a certain appeal to my kind. Trust not what you see in the mall.
Okay. I'm gonna go break the rune carver free. Oh, rune carver. His oubliette. Hello. I found a way, but we only have one shot. Let's get you free.
Yes, yes. Bonds weakening.
Oh, and it's gone. Well, one arm's better than no arms.
A taste of freedom. A place to start.
This is good. You have my thanks. What was it you wanted? A power. Yes. Very well then.
Safeguard your soul, mortal.
So he wants me to get some soul ash, and I have to
Such power.
acquire a rune carving memory, which I already have.
The darkness.
I've already done that. Specifically, I got the Vitality Sacrifice one. All of these other ones I got on other characters, but they carry over. Oh no, specifically I got... the Frenzied Monstrosity one. All these other ones I had left over. Okay.
This place holds
And then I also have to get the materials to make said legendary. But for now, I think I can actually continue the Necrolord campaign. But first I want to do a thing of Torghast as a tank. We'll see how it goes. Plus I have an actual quest to collect soul remnants in a run of Torghast. What are the areas this week? Skoldis Hall and Mortregar. I don't want to go to Mortregar. That place is filled with annoying spellcasting shades. It sucks. It's the worst one by far. I'll just go to Skoldis Hall. Here we go. Torghast. As a tank. We'll see how it goes.
You
Do
are
I want
hunted.
to change my
Be
talents?
wary. Even a harvester of pride does not deserve to languish here. Save the Venthia from this fate.
Nah. When phylacteries... Ooh. Alright. So I can either take the one that makes me more powerful if I do Lichborn and stuff. Which honestly, I mean, it sounds pretty good. But I'd rather do the one that is really good to take as a first power. Which makes all of the pots have a chance to drop loveliness. Like right here, we already got one. Alright, what power did I get? I got the Rune of Sanguination. My Death Strike deals increased damage based on the target's missing health. When I fall below 35% health, I heal for 48% of my maximum health over 8 seconds. Dope. Alright, nothing else in there. Nothing else in those ones. Save a soul remnant. Another rune. Now I have an extra rune of the Fallen Crusader. Oh, this is the end. There's some pots over there I didn't break. Okay. Can't not break pots. They might have specialness in them.
You are hunted. Be wary.
So whenever the rune carver says that you're hunted, it means there's a rare somewhere. So there must be a rare in this next room. Got another one. Now I have the Stone Skin Gargoyle, so it increases my stats and armor. Which is great. I think there's a total... How many are there? 8? 1, 2, 3, 4... 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there's 8. And I already have 3. And there's 6 layers to Torghast, so it's very possible... Enemies. Indeed, so many health bars. That would have been a lot more dangerous. But I have the Rune of Sanguination, which heals me if I drop too far down. Once every 5 minutes, it looks like. Death and Decay, radius increased, and reduces the damage enemies deal to me. Okay, that's pretty great. And Rune Weapons cooldown is decreased. Okay. No runes in those pots.
You are hunted.
Oh my god, Rune Carver, shut up, dude. I know I'm hunted.
Walker. Now, let us go find Varric. He cannot be any better off than I was.
Help Son find Varric. You got it. The Dusky Terror Beast is the rare. Interesting. See what that is like. I don't know if I've ever fought that one before. Death saves are super useful. I actually have two. I also have Purgatory, which instead of dying, it absorbs incoming healing equal to the damage prevented. If any healing absorption remains, I will die. But I have a way to heal myself, so theoretically I could manage to survive. Oh my god. I got 2 runes in this room. Well, I may not do much damage, but this rare is not that dangerous. Dead. Alright. My primary stat increases, and I regenerate health every 5 seconds. Or when an enemy damages me, they suffer nature damage. If they deal 5% of my health, they're knocked back. I don't really care about that. Or I can just have a massive amount of health. I think I'll take the Epic. Alright. I now have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 extra runes. I got the rune of Razor Ice. It has extra weapon damage as frost damage and increases their vulnerability to my frost attacks. That doesn't really do much. But I also got Unending Thirst, so I move faster when I kill somebody and I get haste when I kill somebody. Mind Freezing a spell cast activates Icebound Fortitude. That sounds pretty great. Icebound Fortitude is my 3-minute tanking cooldown. Well, that was a pretty successful first floor. A lot of good powers. Especially the rune power. That dope. Dope AF. Here's the guy I'm supposed to save.
There he is. Oh, and still with all his limbs. Son! About time. Thank you for your assistance. We should probably use a little more caution.
I can either get a bag filled with money. I don't need money. Or I can have some Phantasma to make the run better, so that's what I'll do. Alright. Fight. Well, once again, I don't kill things terribly fast, but they don't kill me. Death Gripping a Maw-Rat causes it to explode and resets the cooldown to Death Grip. My Mind Freeze cooldown is reduced when I successfully interrupt. Or things cannot target me from far away. I'm going to take that. So now I've got a lovely cloud of mist around me that prevents enemies from targeting me from far away. There we go. That's the word. So those archers cannot just come and get me. I'm just gonna keep going. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. For you. my rune weapon. I don't like this disarm. Very annoying. Alright, they did. I have gotten another rune. Alright. Unending Thirst. Razor Ice. Stonestone Gargoyle. Fallen Crusader. Sanguination. Hysteria. My maximum runic power is increased, and my attacks have a chance to increase runic power generation. And let's try and unlock this chest. Alright. Down, up, 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 up. Down, down, up, up. Up, down, up, up. Up, down, down, up. Up, down, down, down. Up, up, down, down. Up, down, up. To be honest, I usually just, do it randomly until I get the right one. My damage increases, or versatility. Yeah, I'll take extra damage from my runic spenders. Damage time.
You are hunted. Be wary.
Oh wow, that same... The Dusky Tremor Beast is here again. Wow, there's a lot of enemies in here. Those guys are dead. Chains of Ice strikes an additional target and lasts. I don't use Chains of Ice. That one's boring. Boring and not useful.
I need to get closer.
Fun. Oh, I got the same Chains of Ice one I don't care about. Just be Kel'Thuzad. I could get a second Tremor Beast heart, 30% increased primary stat, and regenerate. That would be 4,000 health every 10 seconds? Or every 5 seconds? Yes, please. Yeah, okay. I have a Watchful Lightfly that will damage enemies that attack me in melee. That's a lot of regen. That's 10% of my health every 5 seconds. Ow. Ow. Well, you know what? Every 5 seconds, yeah, it's fine. Look at me healing so fast. Bam. Heck yeah. That's an axe. Ha! You can disengage, but what are you gonna do? You can't target me from far away, idiot. Come here, bitch. Damn. My damaging spells and abilities empower my weapon, increasing the damage of my next melee strike. But I'm constantly melee striking. I don't know why this is offered to melee classes. It gets offered to me on my warrior, but like, I can't stack it to actually make it useful. But these other ones also suck. So I'll take this one. All right. We're on a trap treasure floor with a vendor. I don't see any traps, though. The end boss is going to be some sort of abomination guy. I'm not too worried about it. Gain the Grip of the Dead talent. Death and Decay reduces the movement speed of enemies. Or I can have a chance to confuse a target, compelling them to fight for me. Nah, I'll just take the Grip of the Dead. Okay. I have almost 700 Phantasma, so I can buy a lot of things. My Heart Strike, Obliterate, and Scourge Strike deal more damage, so Heart Strike does more. Meh. Anti-Magic Zone reflects magic. Enemies damaged by my Death and Decay have a chance to cower in place. I really want ones that increase my damage, so I'm definitely going to buy the one that costs 5 Phantasma. I have discovered recently that the Ravenous Anima Cell here, when you turn a non-elite target into a Anima Cell, it's a very unique one depending on the type of enemy you use it on, so I'm going to buy that. I want to see what each enemy does. No, I don't want that. I'll buy this one. I'll buy Extra Haste and Heart Strike damage or Death Strike damage. I'll do that one.
Your patronage is always appreciated.
And what is in this Anima Cell? Chains of Ice binds enemies' health together, causing them to share 50% of damage taken. Or just reduce the cooldown of Dancing Weapon. I'll take the Chains of Anguish. I used that before, and I guess things die slightly slower as a tank, so that would probably be more useful. Enemies cower in my Death and Decay, and then I need to make sure to actually use my Ravenous Anima Cell. Oh, you know what? I'm going to put Chains of Ice on E. Yeah, that seems good. Okay. You know, really, I should do it this way. Chains of Ice should be on Shift 2, because that's where my slowing ability is on all my other characters. Alright, do I just want to do it on a Mossworn Guard? Sure. Bam, he's an Anima Cell. they did. More damage. Lichborn's cooldown is reduced when I Death Strike. And I open all soul cages within 30 yards, so I don't have to activate souls. Alright, so that power sucks. So, note to self, do not use the Ravenous Anima Cell on Mossworn guards. It's useless. Oh, I just got 2 runes. Alright, the Rune of Spell Warding. Deflect 3% of all spell damage. Taking magic damage has a chance to grant me a shield that absorbs magic damage. When an enemy damages the shield, their cast speed is reduced. And Rune of the Apocalypse. My ghoul applies additional effects. Interesting. Alright, so I should actually use my ghoul as a cooldown. I mean, yeah, I should. That was a problem. Didn't mean to do that. I should go this way, actually, because this is a dead end, and I know it's a dead end. Ow! I hate traps. Fleshcraft only lasts 15 seconds, but when it's consumed or expires, it explodes for 200% of the shield's initial value as shadow damage to all nearby enemies. Oh, that sounds great. I think I now have all of the runes. What was that last one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh yeah, I have all of them. Hysteria, Razor Ice, Spell Warding, Dog Crusader. Well, that's cool. I literally have every Death Knight rune active now. That's a really cool ability. It's so thematic. Wow, Twitter has decided to make Trump's permanent ban. Well, cool. I'm sure that will rile up all of his supporters, though.
A lost fae, bound in torment. Free them, lest they be consumed by darkness.
Say, oh, this is unfair. How can you do this?
Greetings,
Hello,
friend.
Indri. I will help you find your flute.
Thank you for freeing me. But before I leave, I must find my flute. I sense it's nearby.
That's the correct way. So running past this soul remnant should automatically... No? What's a soul cage? What does this ability do? Warden's Authority. I'm gonna look it up. Dude, I have no idea what Parlor is. This is the first time I've ever heard anything about it. Alright, what is the anima power called? It's called Warden's Authority. Warden's Authority. Wow, it's super bad. It doesn't even release like it didn't release that one I just released. It only releases from like the actual cages that you see, like a container. It's like Free Speech Facebook that bans literally anything bad said about the GOP or Trump. Oh, okay. So it's not free speech Facebook. It is the opposite of what that would be. Super right-wing Facebook. No wonder I've never heard of it. That's so weird because, like, there's not a super left-wing Facebook, is there? And I'm sure some very far right-leaning individuals would say, "Oh, that's normal Facebook." Gotta disagree with them there. It's like a racist Google Plus. Sounds like a good comparison.
That's it. My flute.
Yes, Indri, I found your
will
flute.
get to somewhere safer. Thank you
Hell
so
yeah.
much for your
35%
aid.
haste sometimes. I have a chance to just proc Bloodlust for 12 seconds. Dead. Acquire more Phantasma or just some straight up damage. I'll take the damage. I feel like his platform, like, could we just put the man in jail after he's done being president? I think that could happen. Then his platform would be jail. I mean, right. He should be, Gary, but we don't live in a world where things that should happen, happen. He publicly encouraged a coup. I don't think he had any coordination with that mob. I don't think he, like, maybe he did. I don't know. He's just so dumb. I don't see how he had any. I guess it's as close to attempting a coup as he could actually get. You know, aside from the continued insistence that the election was rigged and saying that his vice president should be executed for. He's wild, dude. At this point, I mean, I care a little bit about what happens to the man after he's no longer president. I care far more about convicting, evicting, whatever we can do to the Republican congressmen who, like, continue to lie to their constituents about the election and caused that coup attempt. He did say that, I agree, but there was no, like, direct communication between him and the people in the dang, there was no communication between him and the crazy people. Like, they didn't communicate to him. Which is not a very important, like, he's a criminal. He's a treasonous, crazy, criminal asshole. I'm just numb to the idea that we can actually do anything to him. Like, we couldn't impeach him before when he was clearly doing impeachable offenses. Why would they do anything to him now? There was someone here named Drusta. I hope that they also dislike the current president of the United States, or else they're gonna leave immediately, because that's all I've been talking about. Because of you, I might add.
I need to get closer.
Dude, my Death Strike does like 12,000 crits right now. That's a lot. Yeah, okay. I can see that, Gary. That door is locked. I don't think I've gone in any weird direction yet. I want a power that decreases the cooldown on my Abomination limb. That would be cool. I also hope the worst is behind us. If the worst that could happen is a 4 people dying in a very strange, impossible to succeed coup attempt, then that would be nice. Right, it was only 4 people, right? I'm not wrong about that? All I know is the woman who was shot by the police when she was going into the room where all of the Congress people were hiding. Of course lots of people are being fired. They're committed, like, a live, on-camera felony. Is that true, Gary? Because that's hilarious if so. Like, he's up at the pearly gates, being denied entrance because of what a bad person he is. But, and just like, St. Pete's just like, dude, did you really? Were you holding a sign that said "Don't tread on me" and then you were trampled to death? I'm sure he needs a laugh, so. Hi, Neil. I missed you yesterday. I miss you most days. What a headline. Crit strike chance, okay. Well, this isn't even the exit. I thought this was leading me there. Man, this ability that makes enemies cower in fear in my Death and Decay is pretty good. I like that in chat, Gary says the headline, woman trampled to death at U.S. Capitol, held flag that read, "Don't tread on me." And the next thing in chat is Neil going, "Aww." I know that he's saying "aw" to be saying I missed him, but it's just funny. Anti-magic cell removes. I don't care. It's exactly what I said not to do. It's true. They just didn't listen. Well, how else do they read his tweets if they can't read? They've proved they can read. You know, the tweets that used to exist. You don't see any? I guess they never happened. I mean, most of his supporters must have the memories of Goldfish, so sure, I guess they didn't happen. He'll lose all his supporters because they don't know he exists. Oh, that one's super cool. Death Coil afflicts enemies with Bone Harvest, dealing Death Coil's damage over 5 seconds. Targets killed during this are reanimated as a Risen Skulker or a Magus of the Dead for a minute. That's dope. Pretty useless against a final boss, which is what I'm about to fight, but pretty dope. I'm going to take this potion that increases my damage by 30% as long as I remain in combat. Increase my mastery. Increase my health. Increase my healing. There we go.
You struck a hard bargain. Good show. Until our next
crit chance. Rapid decomposition talent? What does that do? My Blood Plague and Death and Decay deal damage more often, and my Blood Plague leeches more health. Sure. Sounds good to me. Time to fight Custodian Thonar. Custodian Thonar works for Janitor Leoric. More like works with Janitor Leoric. I feel like they'd just be... Oh, I didn't summon my ghoul. I had a power that did something with my ghoul, didn't I? Well, too late. I'm curious what a Frost Torghast would be like. I guess he does own Squeaky King cleaning services. I think I want to figure out how to play Frost off camera before I attempt that. I'm going to go back to Unholy now. I like to kill things faster. Oh, I never used the... I had an ability that made my Fleshcraft do a bunch of damage. Ugh. I'm so dumb. Such a dink. Alright, I have a quest turn in to do in Oribos, so that's where I will go. Yeah, I guess it would still be accurate, you're right. Not gonna worry about any of these right now. Whoa, that guy has a spooky spider mount. Alright, Bolvar.
I will aid you as best I can.
Question the brokers trapped inside Torghast.
We all...
Alright, so now I have another quest to do, a run in Torghast, but I'd rather go back to Maldraxxus and do my Necrolords campaign quests. I should be able to do that now. Yes, it is available to me. But first, I can turn in this calling, see if I get anything cool out of the chest it gives me, or if it's just a bunch of gray crap.
Remember who supplied you.
I'm also now honored. I got 2 malleable flesh. Yeah, okay. And the meat shield. The duration of Dancing Rune Weapon increases by 3 seconds, and while active, my parries increase my maximum health. That's a pretty cool one. For blood, obviously.
How goes the fight?
Securing the house. Your journey into the Maw was impressive, but it will take even more phenomenal feats to earn the loyalty of the Maldraxxi. Increase your renown among our ranks. The Maldraxi are dedicated soldiers, but they will not follow just anyone into battle. Let your deeds prove your worth to them.
Only the strong
Yeah, I'm
survive.
pretty sure I've already done that. Your actions have attracted the attention of the other houses, and those who question their orders.
In the name of the Primus.
The remaining houses of Maldraxxus have joined forces against us. Their armies besiege the seat of the Primus, and our defenses cannot hold forever. Our reserves have met the enemy in battle. I need you to break this siege. Report to Haermir and Merileth. They will give you the means to rain destruction on our foes.
Even here. Commit the reserves. We must hold the line until the Moorwalker strikes.
Yes.
It will be done.
So Haermir is the like blacksmith. I think they referred to him as a bonesmith.
Start talking.
Oh, her,
Start
actually.
Walking.
I forgot.
Speak up.
And then Merileth is Plague Grandpa.
Haermir and I have prepared a few surprises for our guests. Oh, please deliver them for us, would you?
Yes. Alright, I've got Spear Strike and Plague Satchel. Alright, Plague Satchel is directly beneath me. Ooh. Just one of those nice little... fly around, press 1, and target. Can I kill this guy? I could if I tried. Well, I did try and I did not succeed. I need to destroy one more siege ballista. Ugh. Why are we out here? Go back. Oh. I honestly don't know if that was faster or not. Let's try that again. It honestly probably was not. That was a waste of time. I made a boo-boo. Alright, cool. Neil, what were you doing yesterday? Alright, success. I'm gonna sneeze. Probably just chilling in bed. Wow.
All of these have been battle tested. I keep everything well maintained.
The Primus once maintained a network of portals that linked the Necropoli of Maldraxxus directly to the seat of the Primus. The lack of anima and recent destruction of many of the Necropoli have rendered those connections inactive. With the anima you have provided us, we have managed to reconnect one of those portals. You shall once more be able to travel to one of our great Necropoli, assuming it still exists.
Accept nothing but victory.
Cool. Alright, Draka.
Loktar.
Important matters remain at hand, Marwalker.
I know. The enemy is licking their wounds. Our troops will hold the line for now, but we should be prepared for more assaults.
defeat
And I
is
have
a
been
lesson.
given a mount. The Warbred Taurus. Looks like that. Got a split tail. That weird double eyeball thing. Yeah, looks pretty cool. Our enemies rally at our gates. We cannot rely on daring airstrikes to hold them at bay. Vosh has a plan to permanently bolster our defenses. With your help, it might actually succeed. Do what you can to assist her. She seems more agreeable toward you than she is with me.
For accurate.
Brief accomplishes.
Yeah, all mounts are the same speed. What's your plan?
In Akarak's name, we cannot hope to hold the seat without a necropolis. So we shall seize one from our foes.
Okay.
Meet me near the House of Eyes. A mission of this nature requires finesse.
Okay. I'll be there in a sec.
Not make me regret this.
Mounts are just cosmetic. Alright.
The cycle has
It has been many eons since these portals have been active. It's most exciting. This was once a long, tourless ride, but not anymore. By simply stepping through this portal, you can now journey to the House of Eyes in an instant. That's what I want to do. The House of Eyes may not be what it once was, but valuable allies can still be found in the ruins of their once great necropolis. Travel there now to test the portal's functionality. Yes, please. That's where I need to go for my quest, so that's very convenient. Nurikir. Interesting. There's no flight path here, it's just the portal.
The right lie can win a war.
Alright, portal works.
Was once rich with anima, like it was dust.
Fascinating that it really only has the one portal. Huh. I guess Maldraxxus isn't that big a zone, so it's okay that it only does one. Because the other 3 covenants all give you 2 immediate options.
Constructs scavenge the corpse of my fallen house. But a corpse can always rise as a new lich, lurking amongst the nests of the flayed wings.
There, I'm getting my new mount.
I stand ready.
Our foes will regret opposing
You
us.
are either an asset.
I am beset with remorse at the state of my home, but remorse will earn me nothing. Only revenge will set this right. Akarak's demise has cast a dark shadow upon our house, but it is in the shadows where we thrive. I know that not all the eyes have perished. They could lie in wait, hidden for eternity, if such was demanded of them. But it is time to reclaim our destiny. Take my sigil through the wreckage and awaken any eyes who remain. We will seize our victory. The constructs would repurpose the carcass of our necropolis, but we will need its parts for our own ends. Let us deliver a warning to these scavengers. Slay the constructs amid our wreckage. Pluck the eyes from their skulls. Such is our signature. They will know to fear the darkness once more. Wow, brutal.
Unite with the other eyes. Work swiftly.
I'm gonna go eye plucking.
Speak in whispers.
May the shadows preserve me.
Our house will persevere.
You're the Mawwalker.
Indeed I am. Betrayer's eyes. The truth lingers inside.
What have you got to say?
Well, one of these only had a single eye. I guess that makes sense. They're pretty weird. I wonder if any of them will have more than 2 eyes. Because that would also make sense. They're pretty weird. Yep, that one had 3.
I do as my Baroness commands.
Did Vash send you?
Of course.
Got a plan?
Three is too many eyes. Well, out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, out of the 5 people I killed there, I only got 7.
What do you desire?
Did Vash send you?
I did not cheat.
Secrets for the eyes.
I know this, Mar.
What do you desire?
You're the Maw Walker.
Alright, I've got enough eyes, I've rescued enough people. I have to speak to Whisperer Vin.
What secrets do
The Baroness
you
returns and brings you in tow. I look forward to our collaboration. The Baroness inspires great dedication. I trust in her plans.
The eyes
You offer
are
gifts.
always watching
I see cowardice in these eyes. You have done well.
for Margrave
What happened here? Deceit, betrayal, and murder. We will find those responsible, and the House of Eyes will have vengeance.
in silence.
We cannot carry out the Baroness's plans alone. What she proposes will require a well-coordinated unit. 3 individuals maintained Nurakir alongside me. When the necropolis fell, 2 of my soulbinds fell with it. There remains a single soul paired with mine. My sister, Zenir, survived the wreckage, though grief besets her. Meet with Zenir, guide her through her trauma, and return when she is ready to rejoin the fight.
Find the truth.
Okay.
Repay our foe.
Let our will be done.
It is a fool's errand to command a necropolis without someone to repair it and keep it airborne. Nurakir's mechanic was slain in the crash. But opportunity arises in dire times. Vin has told me of an altercation among the constructs. One of their own resisted the reckless scavenging of Nurakir and was promptly detained for his objections. Find this individual. An enemy deserter could make for a potential ally.
Shadows cannot obscure my
Secrets for the eyes.
It takes a particular kind of magic to pilot a necropolis. The Eye's helmsman perished with Nurakir. But Baroness Vash has informed me of a means to acquire a new helmsman. Follow me to our house's communications beacon. My Baroness has taught me a way to summon just the individual we require. I suspect she will not be pleased at the prospect of serving us. I trust you will encourage her compliance.
Meet me at the pillar. We have work
Okay.
to do.
This is all cool. I'm going to save the mechanic first. Hello, and Sid the mechanic. So, you need a mechanic? Well, you're in luck. You're looking for a mechanic. Look no further. I've been toiling on a new necropolis for ages. When Nurakir collapsed, we saw a golden opportunity. We came to salvage parts from the wreckage, but these brutes locked me up when I criticized their methods. But now you need help, right? I'm your construct. You get me out of here, you've got yourself a new mechanic.
I will wear your skin as a girdle!
This guy just threatened to wear my skin as a girdle. And his name is Talk the Incessant. And he just farted everywhere.
Not my face.
I have released him.
Spared me from a terrible fate. Glad I'm on your side.
Dead. Not my face. Oh. Got away. Thanks for the rescue. I owe you one. Alright, cool. Well, I've got a mechanic. Dude, Gary, you're hilarious. That's good. I guess he was all talk.
What have you seen? How much more must we lose?
We have suffered so terribly, I must preserve what I still have.
Go safely.
I would care for nothing more than to serve as navigator again, but my dearest friend suffers. I cannot stand to abandon him. I can feel Twiggin now. He struggles against the binding web of spiders who once served us, more victims of this senseless conflict. Though it pains me to say it, you must slay our spiders and gather their caustic venom. You could then use it to free Twiggin. If not out of empathy, rescue him for the sake of your plans. My skills will be useless without his direction.
Twiggin is all I have left. Do whatever it takes to rescue him.
Okay.
I do as my Baroness commands.
I appreciate your... Why are these attacking me?
Observe everything.
I appreciate your punctuality. We will do just as my Baroness commands. Let us conjure a helmsman before us, however displeased it might make her. Activate the beacon and prepare yourself for a fight. The Liches regard all eyes as their enemies, and I am certain your reputation among them does you no favors.
Silence. Liches are cunning and arrogant. Expect resistance.
I didn't know it was a Lich. Helmsman Calaru.
Where am I? Who dares conjure me?
Wow, just immediately attacked me.
You will regret this, pests. Enough! I yield. Name your terms.
The eyes are your master now. Await our command.
Okay, that was pretty easy. There is a wanted quest I could do up here.
You, Walker. We regroup at Nurek here.
It's too far away.
I'm gonna see if there's anybody doing a group for this.
I need a target.
There is. I will help. If they realize they can invite people to their group. The Dame of Hatred. Huh. Fine, I'll start a group. See if anybody wants in. Woo! Woo! I bet I can just kill her on my own. peasy lemon squeezy. Glad I did that little bit. Now I will save Twiggin. Whoever, whatever Twiggin is. I don't really want to fight these elites.
The eyes have marked a lich, lurking amongst the nests of the flayed wing.
There's a world quest I could do here. I don't really want to do it, though. It only gives me money. I'm not interested in money. Still need one more. How do you think people with arachnophobia ever play modern video games? There's always giant spiders in every video game.
I'm out of range.
Marrow root here. Oh, I don't want to fight you. Dag nibble. Some games have save modes for that. Is that so? It's pretty cool. Twiggin is just a tiny little bone bird. Okay. While I'm here, I'm also going to do the other wanted quest.
I'm gonna enjoy this. Going to pieces.
Oh, Grounded is that one that's... what is it again? It's like a survival but you're shrunk. Is that one? That the one you're talking about? Have you played that? Is it any good? I want to play Astroneer again sometime. Especially now that I have this computer. It would run so much better.
Secrets.
Will you offer your aid?
Keep your secrets safe. I am in your debt, Mawwalker. Akarek's cunning guide you.
Alright, cool.
You walk in shadow.
Thank you for returning me to my sister.
Baroness, you have returned.
Oh, dude, Factorio! Yes!
Speak in whispers. Our house will persevere.
Alright, Whisperer
We
Vin.
see you.
We have gathered what forces we can. I hope it is enough. Within the ruins of our necropolis awaits one final challenge. The one leading the salvage efforts calls herself Gorgantis. To preserve all that remains to us, we must end her. Lead the attack, and the eyes will join you. We will reclaim our home. All right. Gorgantis the Gutter.
Pests! Your paws will serve us well.
All who betrayed the eyes shall perish.
So we have this controlled Lich Helmsman.
I will not.
I shall execute Akarek's will once more. I get a belt that's not as good as what I'm using, but we can upgrade them later.
I will not linger here forever.
Whisperer Vin.
The whispers have much to
Everything
tell.
is in place for us to seize a necropolis. I will coordinate our efforts and meet you at the seat of the Primus. Draka will undoubtedly commend you on your success. I, however, will do so only once our mission is complete.
Everything is in place. Repay our foes.
Yeah, okay.
Then it is time to seize a necropolis.
Goodbye. I love that I already have this teleporter set up.
Did you get a boo-boo?
Bam, I'm back. Hello, hello. I wish to speak to Draka.
Blood and thunder.
Important matters remain
Always
at hand.
ready for battle.
Mawwalker.
You've done well. The House of Eyes still reels from Akarek's demise. They search for direction, for purpose. Perhaps you can help them find it.
Strength comes
Yeah,
from
okay.
the heart.
You've done well. You have renown. So, normally, that would have been the end of, like, week 1 of the campaign quest. And then this is the start of week 2, and in order to start it, you have to get some renown by doing the weekly quests. But, you know, since this is already a month and some change into the expansion, I already have the renown. I can just continue.
Strength and honor.
The Maldraxian job. We cannot hope to hold the seat without a Acropolis. Kalik reports that Vash is ready to set her plan in motion. Meet with her and the other eyes at Nurakir. Do what must be done. Okay.
I will report to Nurakir. Meet me there.
I will immediately transport back. Awesome. I do. So convenient. All right, Whisperer Vin.
Your purpose.
We are pleased to see your return. At last, we are fully prepared to enact the Baroness's plan. Now that you have arrived, I will recount our roles one final time. Then we will seize our fate. Listen closely. Okay, what's the plan?
We need to get the lay of the land before we proceed. Survey the area from above as Twiggin flies you to our position.
Okay.
We will infiltrate the necropolis while Ansett distracts the constructs.
A few explosions should do just the trick.
Everything is in place. Let Twiggin know when you are ready to depart.
How is Twiggin gonna fly me anywhere? Look at this little dude. Okay.
We will use
what a strong little bird.
To teleport to the foundry. Meet us there.
Look at him go. Good job, Twiggin. Where are we going? The foundry? So we're going to the House of Constructs area. Okay. Whee! Is that the necropolis we're taking? It must be. The Aussene Foundry. Yeah, okay. I've never done anything over here before.
I've heard whispers.
Let us put our plan into motion. Assuming the others are in position, we are prepared to steal the necropolis. You and I must push forward to rendezvous with Ansett. Khalik will regroup with Vin once their tasks are completed. Come along and stay near. I will shroud the both of us in shadow so long as you are at my side. Let's do it.
Be avenged. Stay close. Our mission requires stealth.
Ooh, stealthy Death Knight. Stealthy Death Knight. Stealthy Death Knight. There's no enemies around. We could run a little bit faster. Navigator Zenir. No? Okay.
Stay vigilant. Spies skulk among our ranks.
Alright, they know we're here. Enforcer Borgula.
We have yet to be noticed.
This seems like an unnecessarily long run, considering there are 0 enemies that would notice us.
Look out! This way, quickly!
What? I'm fighting. Hey.
They were prepared for us. I fear Khalik and Ansett may be in danger.
Quickly, let me run while you fight these things. Fuck you, dude.
Do you bring me secrets?
It seems we've been discovered. Times like these demand flexibility. I fear if our presence is known, so too is the presence of our comrades. We must develop a contingency. With the Foundry on such high alert, we cannot sneak about undetected. Unless, of course, you were to provide a distraction. Perhaps thinning their numbers would suffice?
Go safely.
Okay.
I will await you at the rendezvous point. Let us hope the others are already there.
Perhaps your corpse will prove useful.
I have a different quest that I got when we were doing the Abomination Stitchyard stuff that I never did to reanimate these guys. But they don't always reanimate nicely. Phew.
I don't have a target.
Well, that was easy. I still need to kill 2 more workers, though.
It's too far away.
Alright, cool. On to somewhere. I don't want to fight that guy. He's too big. There's some marrow root here. I would like that.
Mawwalker, Ansid has been captured. We must free him before we can proceed.
Okay. If you say so.
What have you seen?
He ought to be here, but he isn't.
Keep your secrets safe. Secrets
Ansid
for the
been
eyes.
captured and imprisoned by the Foundry's guards. It seems they were expecting us, completely shattering the element of surprise. My Baroness would be disappointed in my lack of foresight. This plan cannot succeed without Ansid. One of these soldiers is bound to possess the key to his cage. Should you find it, we may yet carry out my Baroness's
Meet us
will.
at Ansid's cage once you have the key. Be swift.
Okay, I'll kill random people, hoping that they have the key. Oh, there's a chest here that you can only unlock if you find the different empowered runes around the area. I'm not going to worry about that.
My glory is now yours.
What the heck? Did you hear that voice from this strong arm that said, "My glory is now yours"? That was clearly a female voice, and this is not a female model. That was odd. He just hasn't hit puberty. I mean, we can joke about people with high-pitched voices not hitting puberty, but it was clearly feminine. Maybe they're just on a T inhibitor. They're taking their vitamin titty or something. What are the different things that trans people call them? There's like a whole list of slang.
Remember my name.
Well, here's one of the runes for that chest down there. Here's another one of those runes. Okay.
And so it ends.
Do any of these guys have that goddamn key? Not that one. I'm gonna wind up unlocking that chest without trying to, just because I have to kill so many people.
Break you to pieces! No glory for me.
Slain by the Mawwalker.
Alright, there we go. I got the key. Now I kind of want to unlock that chest, though, because I've already done 2. Yep, there it is. The last rune of constructs to unlock. Thanks, Gary. I'm gonna finish after this, like, part of the quest. So next time I go back to base, the stream will be over. Is there somebody here named Electrical Longboard? Hello, if my Twitch is not bugging and there is a third person with that name. I am happy that you are here. I keep forgetting that I can force undead to do my bidding as a Death Knight. I should really do that. Expertly navigated. Perhaps you should pilot the Necropolis. The mooring platform will be our best launching point to access the Necropolis above, but one more fight remains before us. Enforcer Borgula oversees all of the work efforts that take place here. We'll need to eliminate her if we are to proceed unhindered. She is a formidable foe. It appears Ansid has kept some of his explosives on his person. Let us utilize this advantage.
Silence is the surest armor.
Okay.
We strike as one. My Baroness's plan will succeed.
I'll do that in a moment. I want to turn in this quest over here. How do I get there? Is this a road I can go up? Yeah, here we go. I want to turn in the Animatter Animator. to Cinder Sixfold.
Like it was dust.
These reanimated troops will be put to good use.
Reanimation comes eternity.
That's it? Can I use the antimatter orb again?
May your path keep you.
That's odd. I guess it's just a little bonus quest? I'm used to quests having reasons. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight these either. I just want to fight Enforcer Borgula.
At last, you show your wretched face.
Dead.
Feel our sting. Only one task remains.
Hello, Kalik.
Do as my Baroness commands.
Your strength never fails to impress me.
Keep to the shadows.
I have been given a helmet that I'm also still not going to use. It looks awesome, though. But it's just not as good as what I'm wearing right now. I have to upgrade it. At last, our target is within reach. The necropolis rests above us, moored to this platform by a necrotic restraining bolt. Twiggin can fly you to the apex. It will be ours to command once you insert this keystone. We will prepare for our departure. Rejoin us when you are done. Victory will be ours.
Fly you to the necropolis if necessary.
Okay. This sounds very Zergish from StarCraft. Huh. Off we go, Twiggin. Off we go. I have to insert a keystone in the top of this thing. It's called Zarachris, this necropolis. Alright. Place the keystone in the pedestal. Boop. Ah! Botreus the Key Guard. Bone Storm? I'm fine. Margrave, I have failed.
Runs with power. It is time we depart.
Why didn't you warn me about that guy?
What do you desire?
Would you not witness your success firsthand? We are fully prepared to launch the necropolis. We must hurry before Margrave Garmal tries to interfere. Speak with Vin when you are prepared, but we mustn't waste time. We will cast our shadow upon all Maldraxxus.
Is the surest armor.
Wee. Why is Twiggin able to fly me? Whisperer Vin. Alright. The mouth of the necropolis is literally a mouth. Translocation sphere is Zarachris upper floor. Okay, let's do it. It is time to depart. Oh. Loading screen. Where'd these guys all come from? Okay, I didn't cancel that. What the hey? What? Okay.
Have much to tell.
Grand Theft Necropolis. The necropolis is safe and secure, but we can only maintain a portal to the seat of the Primus for a short time. Kalik will return with you and work on establishing a permanent portal connection.
Now that we control the necropolis, we can open a portal to the seat of the Primus.
Okay. The Primus was personally involved in the design of this necropolis. It was truly a sight to witness his hand shape the form of this vessel. It would be wise to search the room. Perhaps he kept some tools here that might be of use.
Find the truth. Repay
There is a foreman's chest here.
Ah, yes, that's it. Armor of unmatched craftsmanship. I have never seen its like before. Not even from the forges of the Chosen.
Okay,
You
interesting.
should take this back to the sanctum, but the first of many. Perhaps a worthy victory, or one of the others can discern its significance.
Our house will persevere.
Unstable Deathgate Zeracris. Okay, so I can go back, kind of, sometimes? Well, let us finish the quest. Draka, I did it. We now own the Zeracris. I don't know where it is.
Even in death we must
For the honor of the Blade
Important matters remain at
What did you
hand,
find?
Mawwalker.
These belonged to the Primus.
Strength comes from the heart.
These are the bindings of flesh crafting. They empowered the Primus to shape the very flesh and bone of Maldraxxus. We must return them to their rightful place so their power can bolster us all. Okay.
It is said that when the Primus disappeared, the pieces of his armor were scattered. If there are more to be found, we will claim them for our covenant.
So wait, he was literally the size of this statue? This is life size? Okay.
Might without control is wasted. Focus. Dominate.
Okay. Cool.
Thrumka.
I can feel their power. Perhaps they will give us the advantage we need. Alright. So that is the end of, I think, probably week 2 of the Necrolord Renown quests. I'm not going to start the next one now. I have a WoW raid to do in Classic later, and it is a good time to end the stream. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Gary, for being here with me. YouTube, I will see you on Monday for a fresh, new World of Warcraft stream. So long.